The following sports presentation is brought to you by the PCTV Network, powered by TELUS Vision, your hometown station. We're home for you.
It's Earth's Little Heaven, the PCTV Network. PCTV Network, your hometown station. We're home for you. That's our slogan, but I dare adjust. And it's the truth, and it fits best. The PCTV Network, your number one source for local sports, with your favorite hosts, Bernie, Dave, Al, and Scott. The PCTV Network, we're home for you. It's more than a slogan, it's all true. Local programming, stream 24/7, the PCTV Network. It's Earth's Little Heaven, the PCTV Network. Check out channels 22, 28, and 98. Tune in, it's sure to be great. The PCTVnetwork.com, The PCTVnetwork.com, The PCTVnetwork.com, Make sure you support PCTV Network, PCTVnetwork.com, your hometown station.
From Bear Stadium in Boyertown, on a glorious night for baseball, the PCTV Network proudly presents American Legion Baseball, featuring Boyertown hosting Upper Perk. Hello, everyone. I'm Bernie Gallagher, joined by my partner, Cabrini College coach Rod Johnson. Gus Tellis, our managing director. Welcome to the Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come. Mr. Speck built it years ago, and they've been coming ever since, along with 23 state titles. But, Rod, tonight is a special night. Three legendary coaches that you and I have been blessed to cover through the years, Coach Moats, Coach Eddiger, Coach Hiriak, having their numbers retired tonight.
Yeah, I was not only blessed to cover them, but I was not so blessed to coach against them for many years. But I want to tell you a little story. When I got released from Cincinnati Reds, there's one thing I'll never forget other than my struggles. And that was when I traveled around the country and I said I was from southeastern Pennsylvania. They asked me if I knew of Boyertown Bear baseball. And I know it very well and have appreciated covering them. And this is a great night for these guys tonight.
Wow. 2 World Series titles, 23 state titles. I asked them how many league titles they had, and they just laughed. They said that's video game number stuff. But anyway, from an analytical standpoint, you're a defensive specialist, coach at Cabrini College. What are your analytics on the ballpark itself?
Well, tonight, as you can see, I have a wind jammer on. Thanks for reminding me of that. The wind's blowing today right to left, and it's blowing pretty hard. These flags are really ripping here in the outfield. I talk about it almost every time we do this. This field is in impeccable condition, one of the best fields, and I don't care what level of baseball you're talking about in Pennsylvania. So it looks just great tonight. I'm glad I'm out here and not coaching in there, though, to be honest with you.
And the guys that like to lay the bunt down going to love that grass cut close to the line, and 350 in the power alley. But a little bit more breakdown on the team. Boyertown, legendary program, but they're in a league with 2 of the best teams in the state, Wilson Westlawn and defending state champion Norchester.
Yeah, and over the years, I don't think they really cared who they played against. They've always played tough competition, not only in the league, but outside of the league. So we're looking for a great one tonight.
And then finally, on the Upper Perk side, I've always felt anytime school districts or American Legion organizations share a geographical border, it's conducive to a natural rivalry.
Yeah, they bleed over, and we can go on and talk about Boyertown and Norchester and Spring City and Phoenixville and so on and so forth. But Boyertown, Upper Perk, they've had some great games most recently.
And make sure you stay tuned, because in the 3rd inning of tonight's game, you'll see a fantastic retirement ceremony of Coach Moats, Coach Eddinger, and Coach Hiriak. Don't touch that remote. We'll be right back with the first pitch.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the field. Jim Comport with the rest of our pregame festivities.
Okay, we have Callista Bender here to sing the national anthem as we raise the flag.
Please rise and face the flag.
there's a place for wood in your backyard. We recommend the Fire Pit. For looks and performance that outlast a wooden deck, make sure your next deck is built with Trex, engineering what's next in outdoor living.
Your Trex expert is A.D. Moyer Lumber. admoyer.com.
Butter Valley Golf Course, conveniently located in the quiet rural setting of Valley, PA, just off Route 100. One of the nicest, most affordable 18-hole course in the region. With changing elevations, challenging greens, and scenic fairways, golfers of all ability levels are sure to enjoy their round. Butter Valley Golf Course is a great place to enjoy the game of golf with friends or family, young and old alike. Grab some buddies and grab a meal at the Runway Grill before or after your round. Butter Valley Golf Course.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotnp.com.
Welcome back, everyone. We go to the first inning of Boyertown at home in Bear Stadium against Upper Perk. Leading off for Upper Perk is number 51, Ryan Peterson, the shortstop. On the mound for Boyertown, Rich Black, number 32. It's a ground ball right back to the pitcher, but it's a dead ball, so it'll be 0-1. I'm here with Managing Director Gus Tellis and Cabrini University coach Rod Johnson. Rod, the field is in impeccable condition.
Yeah, it certainly is, and as this game goes on, we're going to see where these what do you want to call those things right there? The shade, come on, help me out here.
The banners? What are you looking at?
As the field shrinks down here, the shadows. Okay. Right, we got shadows here tonight, Bernie.
Yeah, it looks like the wind is shifting a little bit from before the game. 0-2 pitch, fouled off. Peterson, a feisty leadoff hitter for Upper Perk Indians. They compete in the Bucksmont, whereas Boyertown competes in the Berks Conference. And then you also have that Chester Conference, but it's so strange to see Northchester in the Berks League.
Yeah, it sure is. You know, as difficult as it was for me to find the word shadows to start this off tonight, it may be just as difficult for the hitters to be able to pick the ball up early on in this game.
Yeah. There's a chill in the air. Wind is blowing in. There's a soft roller to the right side, and the pitcher makes a nice play on that for Boyertown. Black tosses it over to the first baseman, Eisenhard, for out number 1.
A little pitcher's fielding practice there that comes in handy.
Batting second, Peyton Borchek. Center fielder, number 3 for Upper Perk. Fastball right down the middle for strike 1. Outfield at medium depth. Your defensive analysis so far, Coach Johnson?
Yeah, we talked about this wind going from right field to left field, and be interesting to see any fly balls if this wind takes it a bit. It's probably going at about good 12, 15 miles an hour, I would say.
Yeah, and this is a wooden bat league, so the ball will not travel as far, although there's a ball poke to right field, medium depth, and the right fielder for Boyertown, Hoffman, camps under it for the second out of the inning. You know, there's a real debate. I watch these bat guys on YouTube. They experiment with all the different types of composites, aluminum, wood, maple, ash. We'll get back to that in a second. Now batting Josh Hosea Revstick, the right fielder, number 62. Rod, it almost appears these composites hit the ball about the same as a wood bat.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really gotten into it too much. In college, we use the metal bat. So when I played in college, we also used the metal. When I went to Pro Bowl, I broke 7 bats, I think, the first 2 weeks.
Wow. There's a ground ball, takes a bad hop on the Boyertown third baseman Winings. So Revstick is on first base with 2 outs. But you weigh a wood bat, and it's a -3, similar to a composite or aluminum. A 33-inch bat weighs 30 ounces. Now batting for Upper Perk is their cleanup hitter, number 66, Ryan Furdock, the first baseman. Swing and a miss, and he's going to jump. Ball gets away from the catcher. Good alert base running there for Upper Perk for Revstick.
Bernie, the last time we worked together, which was just a couple weeks ago, we talked about free bases, and sometimes that becomes the difference in the outcome of a game. So we're going to go with 1 free base right now for Upper Perk.
You call that a pass ball, I guess, right?
Yeah.
So they got a runner in scoring position with 2 outs, top of the first. It's a ground ball right back to the pitcher, Black, with the easy toss to first base for the 3rd out of the inning after 1/2 inning. Boyertown 0, Upper Perk 0.
This is the year you're going to improve your game. No excuses. And the pros at Blackwood Golf Academy are here to help. With their 23-acre all-grass driving range, full-service pro shop, and computerized swing analysis, Blackwood Golf Academy will get your game up to par. Need lessons? Individual and group instruction with head pro Chris Carr will shave strokes off your game and make you the envy of your next foursome. Blackwood Golf Academy, a country club setting open to the public, adjacent to Blackwood Golf Course in Douglasville.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Welcome to the beautiful historic Reading Country Club, now open to the public. Play the same course that Snead, Hogan, and Hagen played. Designed back in 1923 by renowned golf architect Alex Finlay, the Reading has 18 championship holes. Now, after your round, just stop on by the patio grill for delicious food and a nice ice-cold beverage. Why not book your organization's next outing at the Reading Country Club? Hey, and by the way, check out the weekly exciting leagues. It's memorable now at the Reading. For more information, just check out the website, readingccgolf.com.
Welcome back. On the mound for Upper Perk in the bottom of the first is number 24, Zach Gaiman, a familiar name up there in Upper Perk Tribe Country, as they call it. The Gaiman Farm, the Gaiman family owns the Butter Valley Golf Course, one of our proud sponsors. And there's more than one Gaiman in the lineup tonight. Blake Gaiman will be at third base. But it's a tall task. I guess on paper, Boyertown would be the favorite, Rod.
You know, there's more than one person here that, or 2 people here that with a Gaiman. I'm related to a Gaiman.
Oh, okay.
My mother's a Gaiman.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
How about that?
Mr. Gaiman, the owner of Butter Valley Golf Course, as Peyton Moyer, good leadoff hitter for Boyertown, steps in. He was on the Upper Perk School Board for a number of years as well, and his wife, God bless her soul, was just such a warm human being. It's a great family out there in Upper Perk Country. Good crowd on hand. Again, reminder, in the third inning, 3 legendary coaches, and I'm talking on a national level, not just local. Coach Moats, Coach Eddiger, Coach Hiriak will have their numbers retired in the prestigious Boyertown Hall of Fame.
Well, they were not only good coaches, but they were good jokesters. I recall losing one of the games that I lost to that trio, and Coach Eddinger came over to me and told me, "It was a really great game today. You know, your kids are coming along. Would you do me a favor? Would you sign this baseball?" Because it was Rick Moats' 100th victory.
Oh, man. That's bittersweet. There's a line shot to right. And a great effort. He can't hold on, however. The Upper Perk right fielder, Revstick, with a good chance, good dive at it, but that'll go down as a base hit to lead off the game. And now batting second for Boyertown, the catcher, number 21, John Myers.
Bernie, I really believe I'd be moving that right fielder in. We talked about it earlier. It's going right to left with the wind, and I think that ball got knocked down. I'm actually a little surprised at the depth that they're playing for a wooden bat league.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Yeah, the ball sounds dead off the bat. You do the physics, you know, warmer weather is more conducive to a long home run. It's chilly tonight. There's a wind. I played golf yesterday, and the wind was a major factor in the game, you know.
Is that an excuse for your score?
It blew the putt right out of the hole. Messed my hair up, too. Kick in the pitch, good velocity on there. He's cracking that mitt pretty good there.
Yeah, it was. So you're going to tell us what you shot?
Oh, I'm a typical, like you know, high 70s, sometimes mid 70s, you know. Takes a lot of practice. My body doesn't react well at a practice. Rod, offensively here. Sacrifice bunt, run and hit, hit and run, steal. What do you think?
Well, my thought, especially with the wooden bat, is that I think you have to create some offense. So whether you're bunting for a base hit, whether you're going to hit and run, whether you're going to run and hit, I just think that there needs to be more action and not try to go base to base with, you know, the singles and the potential, you know, doubles here and there.
Yeah, it's really, I want to comment on just the whole, that thought. Boyertown for years was known as small ball, bunt and run and hit and run, safety squeeze, which is a lost art, which I always loved. But then when Boyertown joined the Pac-10 around 2003, 2004, they were mashers. And Todd Moyer adjusted his energy, so did Rick Moats. They became a long ball team. They won 5 straight league titles. There's a ball down the right side, foul. You and I were fortunate to cover that team on the PCTV network almost 20 years ago. You look at that lineup, Unger, Division I pitcher, the catcher, Deeroff, Kutztown, Thorpe, first baseman, Kutztown, second baseman, Zemacher, Sinus, shortstop, played for Villanova.
Ryan
Arcadia, third baseman, there's a ball, foul to the right
Chaconis,
side.
Right? Did he play?
Chaconis set the home run record at Delaware. The left fielder Mackey had a stellar career at Albright. The center fielder Ernst broke the RBI record at Penn State. And the right fielder Catalese was an All-American at Westchester. That's ridiculous.
I thought Catalese was an exception, and they had an exceptional team. But just from an individual standpoint, I loved Catalese. I thought he was just sensational. He could run, he hit with power, had a really strong arm. I didn't really get the chance to follow his career much because I was coaching at Villanova at the time.
Right.
But he was a guy that, boy, we would have really liked to have. And we did go after Chaconis at third, but we did get Arcadia, and Ryan had a real good career with us.
Yep.
good kid, too.
What a group. What?
That
I
was
mean,
a
that's
great-
the most talented. There's a ball 4, 2 runners on. Most talented amateur group I've ever coached against, really. The only time I was ever 10 runned in my career, they were just ridiculous. And they took it, they finished number 2 in the country in Corvallis, Oregon. Now, Rod, what do you think? They're showing bunt here, batting third, Cole Kratz. What are you looking at defensively?
Well, he was going to bunt the ball hard down the third baseline because it looks like the third baseman's staying back. Quite frankly, if he bunts the ball past the pitcher down the third baseline, there's going to be no play.
Right.
We're going to be sitting with bases loaded. The third baseman, I'm just shocked. The third baseman's playing actually behind the bag.
I'm surprised. I would have him even with the bag.
I'd have him in the grass.
Yeah. Because, I mean, he's obviously trying to bunt it at third base. First baseman is charging, so you don't want to bunt it to him because he can wheel and fire to third. Is that something I guess you accentuate in your practice? Charging first baseman, fire to get the force out at third?
Well, that's the reason they're doing it, but there's going to be no shot at, well, they're not bunting now.
There's a dribbler out in front of the mound, and it's mishandled. And that will load the bases with nobody out.
First baseman, number 36, Colin Eisenhard.
Cleanup hitter, number 36, first baseman Colin Eisenhard. Eisenhard, a 300-plus hitter. Boy, you got to love this, man. Did your brain read things differently when you saw all these men on base when you were up to bat?
My focus when I saw bases loaded or men on third with less than 2 outs, my focus was gap to gap. I just wanted to find something up so that I could jam it in left center field and right center field. And if I didn't get it there, at least it was an RBI. But at this particular moment in time, I was looking to just jam something in the gap.
Yep.
Keep the ball off the corners. You want to keep the ball off the corners in a situation like this.
Swing and a miss. Yeah, our coach instructed us just hit a line drive up the middle. And, wow, I don't know about you, but I always felt like you have a higher batting average with men on scoring position than you do with nobody up to bat.
You feel like it's a free at bat.
Oh, man, it's a good feeling. It's just, I can remember that. I mean, I just retired as a player 3 years ago, but it's just something in your brain when you see all those runners out there, you know, the ball just looks bigger. So that's strike 3, and now batting number 26, Tyler Hoffman, the right fielder. Oh boy, they're going to get a run out of this. The ball gets through all the way to the backstop, and Moyer will score easily. Now you get men on second and third, 1 out. The ball lifted into center field, and it drops for a hit. They're going to get 1 run out of it. The runner on second, Rod, had to hold up for a possible catch.
Yeah, he did, and I would have normally said he should be on third right now, but the ball hung up, and I don't think he got a real good read on it with his angle, and so he just hung closer to the bag, which better safe than sorry.
Randy Winings, third baseman, number 14, steps up. Runners on first and second, 1 out.
Now, Bernie, that's like the second ball now that's fallen in front of the outfield, and you and I addressed that in the inning prior to, but I just feel as if they're playing too deep, and we'll see how this works out the rest of the game, but I'd be moving my defense in right now in the outfield.
I agree 100%. They appeal, and he says no swing. Great crowd on hand. They honored all the alumni of Boyertown Legion Baseball before the game. Ivan Snyder, who was the #1 player in the country back in the day, leading Boyertown to a World Series championship. Don Speck, John, and the whole Speck family, of course, honoring the memory of their grandfather, who was the man, really the architect of this stadium.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's the ball to left field, sits up in the air pretty nice. Can of corn. Both runners will stay, not advance for the second out of the inning.
I was coaching first base this year, and I can't remember the team we were playing, and ball went up, and somebody said that's a can of corn, and I said to the guys down the first base dugout, I said, "Do y'all know where the can of corn? You know where that came from?" And there was not one human in that dugout who knew where the.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Oh man, I made sure.
Why would I make that up?
My team, we had fun. I made sure every guy on my team knew where that came from.
Yeah.
And of course.
Now we got people out there hanging on who
Yeah,
may
and
not
of course
know,
it's Googling it up by
Yeah.
now. But
Can of
back
corn.
in the day, if you went in a grocery store and the corn was on the top shelf, you use a broomstick to poke it down for the easy catch.
That's right. There you go.
So Max Eddiger, the DH, batting for the pitcher Black. Eddiger, another one of those guys. Rod, you don't see a lot of 400, 500 hitters on this Boyertown team, but everybody, 287, 303, 292, 301, they're all hovering around 300.
Well, it sounds like a very consistent lineup. I am surprised, though, in some cases today where they didn't bunt or didn't bunt for a base hit, because back in the day, as you stated, they couldn't go an inning without trying to lay a bunt down.
Yeah, it was ridiculous at one time. I mean, the story they love to tell in the local establishments is Mosey would give a take sign on with 2 strikes. And that's a swing and a miss for strike 3. Gaiman with a nice fastball to retire the side.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Welcome back. We go to the top of the second inning. Upper Perk in blue and white and gold at Boyertown, wearing their red and white. They'll mix some blue accent colors in there through the years. But Zach Gaiman, the pitcher, number 24, batting for himself out of that 5-hole. Don't see that at the major league level anymore, except for Ohtani. You don't see the pitchers. What's your thoughts on that nationally with the DH now?
Well, it's going to prolong some careers.
Yeah, thank God for the Phillies. My goodness.
Maybe not prolong pitchers' careers, but
Can you
definitely
imagine
hitters.
where we would be without Harper batting this year as a DH?
He's some player.
Ground ball right up the middle. Shortstop sets and fires. Nice play by the Boyertown shortstop Moyer. Another familiar name in the Boyertown area. There's a lot of Moyers. Of course, A.D. Moyer, one of our sponsors, a great family that I was fortunate enough to work for a while. Now batting Tyler Foret, the shortstop.
Sorry, Bernie, I didn't mean to step on you there. That was an interesting approach by the shortstop. He came in, and I couldn't tell from this angle, but it's possible that ball was spinning because, and I don't know if we'll have this on camera, but he actually fielded the ball right in front of him with a backhand. So
Wow.
I'm thinking that the ball possibly was spinning, and he had to make an adjustment.
Yeah, good point. Very observant. Still got the eyesight for an old guy. We're out here in our new high-definition camera in center field with Managing Director Gus Tellis. This game will be broadcast on Comcast Cable. Also shown on YouTube. Have it forever. Just search the PCTV network. Perfect location on the fastball. Looked like a two-seamer. Good movement on that heater.
Yeah, it sure was. So watching a little bit of the Phillies today, Aaron Nola had his two-seamer was just unhittable. I don't know how that ended up today, but through 5 innings, it was a pretty good game.
Some of the stuff, I watch baseball every night, and it's just filthy. Especially some of the change-ups, like, that just die.
Yeah, if we go back to when we played, 4 or 5 decades ago,
Yeah.
the pitch selection or the pitch ability is a lot different. Back then, it was pretty much fastball, curveball.
Exactly.
Right. Now it's like you got fastball, you got curveball, you got cutter, you got two-seam, you got four-seam.
Splitter, change-up, knuckle curve, and there's good hustle there for Upper Perk. So Ferret will make his way to first base with 1 out, and that'll bring up Blake Gaiman, the third baseman, number 43.
We'll call that a swinging bunt.
Looks like a line drive in the book.
Paid $9.95 for one of those when going bad.
Fastball in the outer part of the plate for strike one.
So a question for you. So when you were playing competitively,
right,
and you hit a ball that you weren't sure if it was an error or a hit, were you like looking up underneath the bill of the cap to see?
Absolutely.
If it was a hit?
Ground ball back at the pitcher. They try to turn two. They'll get the lead runner at second, but good hustle by Gaiman prevents the double play.
Well, it was a good start to that double play. Pitcher did a great job. Tall drink of water. Ended up getting the ball at the zenith, and he throws to second base, and the shortstop had a little bit of a double clutch to it. He may not have gotten it cleanly out of his glove, which prevented the double play.
John Hansen, the catcher, number 6, steps into the box. Fastball the outside corner for strike one.
Bernie, I'm not so sure I can tell how tall some of these players are because they're wearing the red pants all the way down to their shoes.
Yeah, through the years I've loved their uniforms, but I'm going to be honest, I'm not feeling the red pants. They look like sweatpants from the spectator standpoint. Now, back in the day, we wore the stirrups. So correct me if I played high school ball in the 70s. You had the stirrups, you folded them down, you had the baggy pants, you had the wool jersey, with the 3/4 sleeve underneath. Metal spikes. Things have changed as far as uniforms go.
Half a century ago.
You do see some stirrups, though.
Every once in a while. Every once in a while.
Once in a while, you see a major leaguer pull out the stirrups. Ground ball foul. But my goodness, when you think how the equipment has changed.
Oh, yes.
Oh, the catchers. I used to pitch and catch. And so when I wasn't pitching, the catching equipment back then, you bring your own cup. You wore a baseball cap backwards with just a basic frame face mask and a cheap old chest protector and no flaps on your shin guards, nothing. There's a ball popped into foul territory and it goes out of play. Today, these guys they look like a SWAT team,
Some of them have the hockey masks.
Yeah. I think the hockey mask is required, at least in high school. But they got the shoulder protector, they got the shin guards that go way up the thigh, wrap around the side, protect your feet. My shin guards didn't protect my feet. They were old JV shin guards that they just kept around for varsity. Ball inside.
Well, I think it's appropriate that we are reminiscing a little bit because the 1982 flag is right in front of us. So I get it.
It's torn and tattered, though.
It's seen a lot of games, hasn't it?
Now, what about you? Like, you coach in college, so you're more in touch with it, because I retired from coaching. You watch these guys come to bat in the major leagues, and they've got the elbow guard, the shin guard. They got all these guards on their body when they're batting. Are they doing that at the college level?
Oh, they're definitely doing it. And I'm coaching first base. I need a wheelbarrow sometimes because guys get on base. They got the shin guard, they got the elbow, they got all this other stuff going on.
There's a pop fly, 2 out, gets out of it with 2 men on. Good job by Black to retire the side after 1.5. Boyertown 2, Upper Perk 0.
So, car stories on PCTV. I've been doing it for many years. It's a good advertising tool for the business. Plus, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy sharing the shop and the different things that you should know about your car with people. If you need a place to highlight your business, call Gus at PCTV and check it out. It's a good way to inform people about your business. You'll get new customers from it, and you can share your knowledge of your particular trade.
At O'Donnell, Weiss & Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Anyone entering a nursing home really should consult with an elder law attorney to see whether Medicaid is the appropriate option for them. It's really important to make sure that you have someone that's familiar with those rules, that works with those rules on a daily basis, that can guide you through the process. I specialize in elder law because I enjoy the clients that I work with, and I really like helping them find solutions for their problems.
OWM Law. Your life, your business, your law firm.
Hey, welcome back to beautiful Bear Stadium in Boyertown, Pennsylvania, American Legion Baseball. Managing Director for the PCTV Network, Gus Tellis. Cabrini University coach Rod Johnson. I'm Bernie Gallagher, your play-by-play. And in the 3rd inning, it's coming up just around the corner here. We're going to have a very fantastic moment. Legendary coaches, Coach Motes, Coach Hiriak, and Coach Eddiger will have their numbers retired into the Boyertown Hall of Fame. Travis Schiller, the left fielder, will now bat for Boyertown, number 20. Boyertown got 2 runs in the bottom of the 1st inning. Boyertown, under first-year head coach last year, Justin Connick, had a pretty good season, 24-8. Yeah. And they got eliminated in playoffs. They were 2-0 in the first round, but their double elimination losses were to Wilson, Westlawn, and Norchester, the eventual state champ. So you count Spring City's 2 state titles. Norchester's got a couple. Boyertown's got 23. This area is ridiculous.
Yeah, southeastern Pennsylvania is really tough. There for a while, the teams that would give them the most of a challenge would be maybe teams like Shaler and others out more west.
Right.
Right? Because they dominated. But then over the years, I mean, teams just wanted to emulate Boyertown, and they became really strong.
Yeah, good point on that. A little bit more on that, Rod. Back in the day, you were coaching, Chester County, American Legion ball. Ball fouled away.
Yeah, Bernie, I had the privilege of coaching Spring City American Legion from about 1983 to 1992, and took a 2-year hiatus and went down to Paoli and coached in the same league, Chester County League, from about 1995 to 2003.
Yeah, that Paoli team, how far did you go in states? I remember that team.
Well, we finished second to Blackhawk, who had an amazing team.
Okay.
They were 51-2, I believe, and one of those losses was to us.
Elijah Calvert steps in as we talk American Legion baseball.
And that, of course, was high school and Legion combined when they were 51-2. And then we went to the National Regional up in Newburgh, New York. Do you remember the grid going down in 2003 where the East Coast lost all kinds of electricity? Do you remember that?
Yes, absolutely.
I was stuck with 18 kids.
Oh, my goodness.
In a hotel.
Oh.
with no electricity, no air conditioning.
Oh, that was like the end of the world. Wow.
That was my last year. It was.
Yeah, American Legion coaches is a thankless job. There's a ball popped in foul territory. Will they get a play? Nice effort by the first baseman, Furdock, but he can't come up with it. Yeah, people forget, you get paid to coach. You get a nice little check at the end of the school year when you coach school ball. American Legion, you're getting home 11 o'clock at night. It's your own gas money. You don't get paid a dime.
No. I know you're elbowing me here for a minute to come up with a comment, and I will tell you that I loved it. I did it for 19 years.
Right.
I enjoyed the competition.
Yeah.
But I tell my... Oh, we have a pop-up here.
Soft
First.
liner to second. They almost get a double play. Nice play by Peterson.
But I told the Legion guys when I coach, and I tell the college guys, whether it was Villanova or whether now it's a Cabrini, like I personally didn't have to win another game. Won a lot of games, lost a lot of games. But to see the joy of the players and the dog pile at the end of a season when they win is what keeps me going.
Yep. Here's this attempted steal to throw down. He gets him. Nice throw for Boyertown. Or for Hansen, I'm sorry. Hansen, the upper perk catcher, fires a tracer to second.
Yeah, he really did. I don't think he got a really good jump, but it was a good throw, a good tag. And I like the umpire kind of wound up on that.
Yeah,
one.
man. Yes. Oh, I got a funny umpire story because I umped for 1 year, Rod, and never again. In my very first game, this is a great story. I'll make it quick. There's a ball fouled away. My very first game, I'm on the bases. It's top of the first, leadoff hitter, ground ball, dribbler to third, really close bang play at first. My whole thing was when in doubt, out. I punched him out, and the first base coach said, "That's the worst call I've ever seen." I was umping for one batter, and I was told it was the worst call he's ever seen. So I coached 1 year, and I was out.
An embarrassing moment, you and I talked about this earlier when we only have two umpires, and somebody said, "Oh, we only have two umpires," and the opposing dugout would say, "No, they got three because Johnson's over in the other dugout." So that's a little embarrassing. I had to eat crow on that one.
Oh, man. Upper perk hanging around. It was a great tag by Peterson on that attempted steal. Looked like he one-hopped it.
He did.
Good at bat, ball 4. And Moyer, the leadoff hitter, shows why he is an on-base machine. And now here comes John Myers, the catcher, number 21, with 2 outs. Boyertown up 2-0, bottom of second. Third inning will be the big celebration, the retirement ceremony. Brief, but very important. Everybody talks about Bear Stadium, but Bear Park is right over the hill here where they play girls softball. And congratulations, Boyertown captured in an upset. Springford, I think, was number 1 in the state, undefeated. Boyertown ended up winning the league title right over here in Bear Park. Beautiful facility for girls softball. We watched, you and I did the game a few weeks ago. O&J captured the PAC championship. Congratulations. They were eliminated in the first round of states 1-0.
Wow. I think I'd rather lose 10-0. Those 2-1, 1-0 games are rough.
Yeah, they had a great day. 5 really good pitchers. Greg Gilbert, who was here tonight as an alumni of Boyertown, just does a fantastic job every year with O&J.
We talk about this field, but when I think about the fields around the league and just the facilities that some of these high schools now have, like O&J, their facilities are awesome. You have Springford. When I went to Springford, there was hardly any, but, our graduation class was really small. And now I look at that facility, that's like a college campus now.
Yep, absolutely. Cole Kratz now at the plate. You got runners on here via the walk, and you got your 3-hitter up with 2 outs. Kratz will attend. The batter right now for Boyertown will attend Bucknell University. He is the co-valedictorian with his twin brother. How about
That's
that?
impressive.
Some proud parents right there, man.
Sure is.
Wow, Bucknell. That's a beautiful campus. I don't know if you've ever been there. I played in that stadium football. Love Bucknell University.
They're twins. Are they identical twins, do we know?
I don't have that information, but pretty cool. And strike 3. Good job by Gaiman. The runners are stranded after 2 full innings. Boyertown 2, Upper Perk 0.
There once was a haunted house. People said they had heard voices, but no one dared to go inside.
There's a place for wood in your backyard. We recommend the Fire Pit. For looks and performance that outlast a wooden deck, make sure your next deck is built with Trex, engineering what's next in outdoor living.
Your Trex expert is A.D. Moyer Lumber. admoyer.com. This is the year you're going to improve your game. No excuses. And the pros at Blackwood Golf Academy are here to help. With their 23-acre all-grass driving range, full-service pro shop, and computerized swing analysis, Blackwood Golf Academy will get your game up to par. Need lessons? Individual and group instruction with head pro Chris Carr will shave strokes off your game and make you the envy of your next foursome. Blackwood Golf Academy, a country club setting open to the public, adjacent to Blackwood Golf Course in Douglasville.
Butter Valley Golf Course, conveniently located in the quiet rural setting of Valley, PA, just off Route 100. One of the nicest, most affordable 18-hole course in the region. With changing elevations, challenging greens, and scenic fairways, golfers of all ability levels are sure to enjoy their round. Butter Valley Golf Course is a great place to enjoy the game of golf with friends or family, young and old alike. Grab some buddies and grab a meal at the Runway Grill before or after your round. Butter Valley Golf Course.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. We have a great announcement. The PCTV Network will be televising the 4th of July parade. That's going to be pretty exciting. Retiring administrator Gary DiRenzo, Pottsgrove legend, and Pottstown legend John Armato will host the parade on the PCTV Network. Pretty exciting stuff. And we go to the top of the 3rd inning. Ball foul back. Upper Perk at the plate. And I believe they've turned the lineup over. Is Ryan Peterson, I believe, is up to bat. 2 Petersons in the lineup. A lot of foul balls tonight.
Bernie, at the end of the last inning, you were talking about twins, and I asked you about identical twins. And then during the break, I said to you, I coached 3 separate identical twins. I used to mess with me, right? So the one kid was right-handed, the other kid was left-handed. Before a game, they would switch gloves. So I would think that our pitcher was actually the third baseman, the third baseman was the pitcher.
Ground ball to Eisenhart, fires across, but they will not get him. Number 51, the leadoff hitter, Ryan Peterson, with a hard infield single.
But that's the kind of fun and respect that you have
absolutely.
for each other that keeps you going.
Yeah. All 3 of us here in the truck. Gus is a tennis coach, and you and I coach baseball. I coach soccer and football also. It's just the stories that as you get older, you know, the kids, and it's neat when you run into the kids too. Now batting Peyton Borchek, the center fielder, number 3. Upper Perk hanging around. It's only 2-0. He got a runner on first, nobody out. The bunt was on, but ball's out of the strike zone. I love the fire behind the left-handed hitter from the catcher.
Yeah, and the first baseman did a great job there. He bellied that ball up to keep it from going down the right field line, and it looks like they're actually favoring a little bit to right center field here, so that could have been a first to third situation if that got by him.
Steal is on, and not in time. Peterson, showing good wheels, gets the steal of second.
He got there in a hurry. It wasn't the easiest of balls to handle, but it was outside, so it helps him a little bit. With that left-handed hitter up there, it sometimes causes a little bit of a problem, especially because the catcher can't even see the guy on first getting a jump, so he has to pay attention and listen to his teammates.
Runner in scoring position. The bunt is off. He's swinging foul ball. Great crowd on hand here before the game as well. All the alumni. Some of the older guys, I guess, got a little too chilly for them there. I don't see them here anymore.
They may be down in the bear den.
It's getting a little chilly for us, too, with our elder statesmen out here in the truck. I got my golf windbreaker. They almost get the pick at second. Rod, I'm always surprised they don't have more pickoff attempts at second base.
Well, I'll tell you, even in college, there's not a lot. And I think the easiest base to steal is third base.
Yeah.
Quite frankly.
Yep.
Pitchers get into a rhythm. You can get your timing down. Shortstop, second baseman sometimes don't pay enough attention.
Ball to left field. Schiller with a sliding catch. Nice play for the first out of the inning.
That was a very nice play. That was almost what we call a tie. An unfortunate tie that could have been a collision. So I don't know if there was a verbal talk back and forth, but shortstop went a long way for it, so did the left fielder, and they were moving at a pretty good pace.
Number 62, Hosea Revstick, the right fielder, steps up to the plate. Runner in scoring position, 1 down. Upper Perk in blue, down 2-0, top of third. Nice breaking ball in for a strike. Got good rotation on that curveball.
Hey, I was just going to say that one pitch I don't see a lot in college is the 12-6 curveball.
Yep.
People always want to, do the cutter and the 2-seam and the 4-seam and things like that, and the slider, but I don't see a lot of 12-6 curveballs.
That's actually a misnomer when you think about it. It's more like an 11-5,
No, it is.
And I always like that, 11-5 more, because now you're changing not just height, but lateral movement as well. Like Aaron Nola, when his curveball's on, forget it. You will not hit it. And if you batted against curve, you played minor league baseball. I was unfortunate to bat against future minor leaguers. And when you face a guy like that has that kind of explosion on his curveball, and he's out at third. No. What's the call here? Yes, he is. He's out on a weak attempt of stealing third base.
Well, you can't make that mistake. This is a tight game, and they have an opportunity. Somebody may kick one, you may bloop one in. Maybe there's a bad call on the bases. But, man, just giving them an out at third is inexcusable, actually.
Yep, absolutely. Ball to short. Nice play by Moyer over to Eisenhard for the third out of the inning. And the scores, we'll take a break. Boyertown 2, Upper Perk 0.
At O'Donnell, Weiss & Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Anyone entering a nursing home really should consult with an elder law attorney to see whether Medicaid is the appropriate option for them. It's really important to make sure that you have someone that's familiar with those rules, that works with those rules on a daily basis, that can guide you through the process. I specialize in elder law because I enjoy the clients that I work with, and I really like helping them find solutions for their problems.
OWM Law. Your life, your business, your law firm.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotmp.com.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Welcome back. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Boyertown in red on top, 2-0. And now batting for the Bears is Colin Eisenhard, one of the stars in the PAC Conference high school play this year. He's batting cleanup for Boyertown. Rod, they're playing little John Cougar Mellencamp in between innings. I gotta love that. And there's trivia. What's John Cougar Mellencamp's connection to Boyertown? There's a base hit to center field by Eisenhard.
I'm glad you got a base hit to give me more time to think. And I'm still lost. What is this connection? Wow. I'm lost. I don't know.
John Cougar Mellencamp married a Boyertown girl.
Oh, man, you're killing me. All right, you're up 1-0.
But the video, Jack and Diane, I don't believe is about her because she's younger than that. So you got a runner on first, nobody out. You got your 5-hitter up, Tyler Hoffman, a familiar Boyertown name. And again, congratulations, Justin Connick, the second-year American Legion coach here for Boyertown, has also recently been named. This is breaking news. A lot of people at the gym did not know this today. He's named the new head football coach at Boyertown High School.
How about that?
Breaking news on the PCTV network. And, you know, how do you balance coaching American Legion baseball and high school football? Wow, he's going to be a busy guy.
I mean, you hope your team wins, but...
All those summer nights you're playing baseball. In Boyertown, you play summer baseball sometimes into September.
Yeah.
You know, they're hosting states this year, which is going to be really exciting. Bring the 8 top teams in Pennsylvania to Boyertown in July for the state tournament. Boyertown gets an automatic berth, being the host. So he'll probably have football workouts in the morning, and Beth, you've got an understanding wife, I guess, you know.
I don't even know what to say about that.
Yeah, that's a tough balancing act. Talking to him before the game, what a refreshing energy he gives off. Longtime Boyertown guy, played here, star player here, Westchester star player, and coached football for, I'm guessing he's coached football close to 20 years. Coached Legion baseball for close to 20 years. So it's going to be tough. Once you become the head man, though, you got to sacrifice a large part of your summer, you know, for football now, baseball too. Wow.
Football's big in this area too. They draw some great crowds.
Yeah, T.J. Miller resigned to spend more time with his family, and they give the job to a Boyertown grad. Congratulations, Justin Connick. Stolen base is on, but it's ball 4. So Eisenhart with the single is on first. Hoffman with the walk. I'm sorry, he's on second. Hoffman's on first. And now Randy Winings, another very good hitter, third baseman, number 14. Rod, what's the call here? Nobody out, runners on first and second.
Well, I think he was walking to home plate in a bunt stance. So there he is.
And he's showing bunt.
And the third baseman's back, so I don't understand the defense here, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, that is really surprising.
So Boyertown's philosophy, and I stole it from them because they were so successful. I started doing it myself. Is you show bunt, and then you see what the defense does, and then you do the opposite of what the defense does.
And that's a hit by pitch that'll load the bases with no one out.
Good opportunity here for Boyertown to blow this open. Upper Perk's just giving them way too many free bases, and then of course they had the base running mistake last inning to take him out of the inning. So if Boyertown can tack on a couple three here, that could be good night.
Designated hitter, Max Nightinger.
Max Nightinger, number 35, the DH, steps up. Nightinger looking to play college baseball, has not committed yet, however. Hoffman, I gotta love this Hoffman guy on first base, their 5-hitter. Talk about a Boyertown guy, you know, that farm country guy. You know, they bus people from 45 minutes away to go to Boyertown. That's how big the school district is. But Hoffman's personnel interview, he says, I'm a fishing, hunting kind of farmer kind of guy, and there's a base hit. 1 run will score. They'll hold the second runner at third base. Boyertown now goes up 3-0, and the bases remain jammed with no one out.
That was a good piece of hitting. Ball was away from him. He didn't try to do too much. And I believe he was just trying to go up the middle himself and happened to hit a line drive to right field. But a good play by the right fielder. He came up throwing and he one-hopped it to home. So good job by holding him at third.
Travis Schiller will now bat. Strike one. Schiller also uncommitted.
So defensively here, I would play it with the middle back right now and third base. Unless it's far to his left, he pretty much has to go around the horn. But anything at him or in front of him, I think we're at a point here you got to cut that run off at home.
Absolutely. Outfield take a couple steps in. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's a big one. They get the first out of the inning.
Now I shift my thought now a little bit. If I have a good second baseman, I'm trying to roll 2 everywhere.
Oh, absolutely. And the ball gets away and another run will score. Upper Perk, like you said, Rod, giving up too many easy runs. The other runners advance, so we have runners on second and third. Upper Perk wants to talk about it. I wanted to mention the Eisenhard, the star player for Boyertown. What a career this kid has had. He's a 4-sport athlete, star soccer player, punter on the football team, star basketball player, and cleanup hitter on the baseball team. Having a heck of a career.
You don't hear about that much. I mean, I don't even really hear a lot of 3-sport guys, like maybe back when we played.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting off the soccer bus and running over to the football stadium on a Friday night to punt. Elijah Calvert steps up with a chance to get some RBIs. His team up 4-0 here in the bottom of the third, and we should have the ceremony after the third inning where they retire the numbers of Coach Motes, Coach Eddiger, Coach Hiriak. You know, when you walk around behind the stands here and you see all those banners and this information on the wall, the 2-time World Series champion, 23-time state champion, it's just absolutely unbelievable.
I mean, I'm trying to think of a different word and I can't.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's just fantastic. You run out of adjectives, really. Swing and a miss. And I wanted to ask you this. If Speck and the boys, Kenny Ellis, Speck, their names are on the brick back there. If they had not had that idea back in the day, we're talking, maybe 40 years ago, would they have had that kind of success without building a ballpark like this?
I don't see it. I think that a ballpark like that, you love coming to a ballpark like this. you know.
Peyton Moyer with a base hit. He's going to drive in a couple. They're going to send the second one. Here comes the throw. He is out at home. Nice throw by the right fielder, Revstick, but Boyertown will get an additional run. Rod, hold that thought. After 3 innings, Boyertown 5, Upper Perk 0.
At O'Donnell, Weiss, and Matei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Anyone entering a nursing home really should consult with an elder law attorney to see whether Medicaid is the appropriate option for them. It's really important to make sure that you have someone that's familiar with those rules, that works with those rules on a daily basis, that can guide you through the process. I specialize in elder law because I enjoy the clients that I work with, and I really like helping them find solutions for their problems.
OWM Law. Your life, your business, your law firm.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Ladies and gentlemen, this weekend and this season, we are celebrating the 40th anniversary of Bear Stadium and that first national title in 1982. During that time, the Bears have compiled a record of 1,740 wins, 341 losses, 17 ties for a winning percentage of 79%. When your program is that successful, it follows that you will have successful players. Tonight, the Boyertown community is proud to present its 3 newest members of the Boyertown Hall of Fame. Our first Hall of Fame inductee is being joined on the field by his wife Donna, his sons Dane and Ryan and Eric, his daughter Ashley, and his grandson Blaze. He was a player for the Bears in 1975, 1976, and 1977. His 75 team won the PA Region 2 title and was state runner-up. The 76 team improved on that and won the state regional and state championship. And the 1977 team took the next step in Bears history in winning the PA Region 2 title, the state title, and their first ever Mid-Atlantic Regional Championship, thus becoming the first ever Bears team to play in the Legion World Series. That team finished 45-4, and our inductee was the ace of that staff, going 17-1. His only loss coming in the World Series to the eventual national champions from South Bend, Indiana, by the score of 4-2. Our Pennsylvania Legion Baseball Hall of Fame member as well continued his playing career for the University of Western Kentucky, and to all of us in our community is more well known as the Bears pitching coach for 25 seasons. He retired after the 2018 season after coaching such great Boyertown pitchers as the Bausch brothers, Shane Houck, and Garrett Crable. Ladies and gentlemen, our first Hall of Fame inductee tonight, Mr. Pete Borchek. Ladies and gentlemen, Pete is also joined here tonight by his in-laws, George and Doris Reed, who are here from Florida. Pete, congratulations for all you've done. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, our second inductee tonight is being joined on the field by his wife Bobby, daughters Kelly and Carly, along with grandchildren Christopher and Chloe. This inductee played for the Bears in 70, 71, and 72, where his teams won 3 straight Berks County titles, and the 1971 team won the team's second state championship. Our inductee also played for the St. Joe's Hawks, where he was inducted into their Sports Hall of Fame. He's also a member of the Tri-County Sports Hall of Fame, and of course the PA Legion Baseball Hall of Fame. But our inductee is much better known as Rick Motes' right-hand assistant coach for the Bears from 1988 to 2019. During these 32 seasons, the Bears compiled an amazing record of 1,311 wins, including a record of 550 and 87 in the Berks County League since that first season of 1988. That's an overall winning percentage of 77.6 games and 86 in the league. Only once in those seasons did the Bears finish with a season below a 600 winning percentage. And in addition, the team set a still standing record with 64 wins in their rookie season of 1988, not to mention a national runner-up finish. Ladies and gentlemen, with great pride, we present our second member of the Hall of Fame, Mr. Craig Eddiger. Ladies and gentlemen, our third and final Hall of Fame inductee tonight is being joined on the field by his wife Bonnie, daughters Leslie, Taylor, and Molly, and son Sam. Our inductee played for the Bears for 4 seasons, 72, 73, 74, and 75. During this period, the Bears won a pair of Berks County titles, along with the first PA Region 2 title in the newly created state regional format that is still in existence today. They were state runners-up in 1975. Our inductee also played baseball for the East Stroudsburg Warriors and is a member of the Tri-County Sports Hall of Fame and, of course, the PA Legion Baseball Hall of Fame. But our inductee is much better known for his coaching of the Legion Baseball Bears. He was an assistant coach for the Bears in 85, 86, and 87. During this time, the Bears were only Mid-Atlantic runners-up, Mid-Atlantic champions, and Legion World Series champions. Our inductee then took over from Dave Specht as head coach and immediately guided the Bears to a still-standing record of 64 wins, along with an appearance in the Legion World Series championship game where the Bears lost to Bud Post of Cincinnati and Pete Rose Jr., among other players. With our inductee as the head coach of the Bears, along with his faithful assistant Craig Eddiger at his side, the Bears in those 31 seasons had notched 14 Berks County titles, 14 Region 2 titles, 13 state titles, 3 Mid-Atlantic National Regional titles, 3 appearances in the American League Legion World Series, and 1 national runner-up. In the Legion World Series alone, our inductee compiled a record of 7-6 just in Legion World Series action. Perhaps most amazingly, The duo combined to win 3/4 of their almost exactly 1,700 games over those 31 seasons. Think about that for a minute. His 1,311 career wins are the most in the history of Pennsylvania Legion baseball and are believed to be the second most in the nation. With extreme pride, ladies and gentlemen, we present our third member of the Hall of Fame, Mr. Rick Moats.
There once was a haunted house. People said they had heard voices, but no one dared to go inside.
There's a place for wood in your backyard. We recommend the Fire Pit. For looks and performance that outlast a wooden deck, make sure your next deck is built with Trex, engineering what's next in outdoor living.
Your Trex expert is A.D. Moyer Lumber. admoyer.com.
Butter Valley Golf Course, conveniently located in the quiet rural setting of Valley, PA, just off Route 100. One of the nicest, most affordable 18-hole course in the region. With changing elevations, challenging greens, and scenic fairways, golfers of all ability levels are sure to enjoy their round. Butter Valley Golf Course is a great place to enjoy the game of golf with friends or family, young and old alike. Grab some buddies and grab a meal at the Runway Grill before or after your round. Butter Valley Golf Course.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotnp.com.
Welcome back, everyone. Rod, I really have been doing this for 15 different sports for 20 years, and the success of the three gentlemen, Eddiger, Hiriak, and Moats, is unparalleled, unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it to win almost 2,000 American Legion baseball games.
Bernie, we were on live mic. I wanted to stand and clap, but I didn't want to disrupt. As an opposing coach, as a fan of the game, as a parent, the time commitment that they put in, the success that they brought to the area, which I still believe propelled other teams in the area to want to be like Boyertown. Maybe not the same philosophy of the bunting and some of the other things that they did, but to win more than consistently. My goodness. I mean, they were talking about a 79% winning streak.
Line shot right at the left fielder. Schiller makes a nice play, and that ball was tattooed by number 66, Ryan Furdock. Continue, Ron.
Yeah, 79% winning percentage, and it's unfathomable, really. You know, you talk about records that are set that you don't believe will ever be broken. To me, that certainly is one of them. And to me, as an opposing coach, they were always class guys, course, it was hard not to be when you win that much.
Yeah.
But all that said, I really respect all three of them a ton, and congratulations to them. I consider them my friends. I spent some time in the Bear Den with them, talking baseball and philosophy and things like that. And tonight was really special, and I congratulate them, each one of them.
Zach Gaiman at the plate for Upper Perk. And as a member of the media for 20 years, they were always forthcoming with information, schedules, websites. It was all about the kids, and they gave us tons of information on the kids, and that says a lot about them right there.
Well, I mean, that's why they did it. I mean, all three of them were exceptional players and had time in college, and they came back and they wanted to give back to the community, and boy, did they, tenfold plus.
Man, I'll say. Fastball in the outside corner for strike number 3, out number 2, and that'll bring Tyler Ferret, the shortstop, number 17, up.
I'm going to give you an oxymoron here. People in the area, I think, who were not Boyertown fans, parents, players, coaches, there was a lot of jealousy.
The ball lifted in the left, and it's got eyes. It'll be a base hit for Ferret. Continue, Ryan.
But I would hope that it was respectful jealousy.
Yep.
You can't thumb your nose at the numbers that they just threw out there today in the third inning. Those numbers are, what did they say? They think that maybe Rick Moats and that trio, they may have had the second most wins in the country.
As far as we know, they are number 2 in the history of the world in American Legion victories. Blake Gaiman is now batting, third baseman, number 43 for Upper Perk in blue. Boyertown in red, up 5-0. Ball ripped down the third baseline, foul. My first taste of Boyertown baseball, I'm a Lehigh Valley guy. We played in the Tri-County League, the adult league. I was about maybe 25, 26 years old, and we came down, Gilbertsville joined the league. So we didn't know anything about them, really, and we come down here, and man, the bunt, the run, the squeeze, the stolen bases, the defense, no dominant. There's a ball lifted to right. It's got eyes. Another hit for Upper Perk. Runner will remain on third. And, you scratch your head on the ride back to Allentown. We lost again to these guys, 4-2, 5-3, 2-1. They just found a way to produce runs.
Well, they knew how to win. They were used to winning, and they really didn't get rattled. And that was the thing. They just kept coming at you. And this break that just took place, it may have been what Upper Perk needed.
Yep. John Hansen now at the plate. But I want to continue the thought from an inning ago when I asked you if the Speck family and Kenny Ellis and his family, if that group of people had not built this stadium, would they have 23 state titles?
I can't see it. I can't see that happening. There's something about enjoying the game of baseball and putting your heart and soul into the game of baseball. But if you're playing behind, a school that's all dirt infield, and there's no stands, there's no fans, there's no lights, there's not this beautiful, grass dirt facility, this jacks you up. I mean, opposing teams come here and get excited.
Oh, my God. The players love coming here. There's a ball hit the shortstop and unable to handle it. So Hansen puts wood on the ball and finds his way to first base. And like you said, Rod, all of a sudden, Upper Perk has the bases loaded with the tying run on deck.
I'm not so sure that was a double play ball. I think there was about 5 bounces there that took place till it got to shortstop. And defensive coach, I say, one play at a time. We can't turn a double play without getting the first one. And now we got nothing. Now we got bases loaded and nobody out. Or one out, excuse me.
Of course, in Peterson, second baseman, number 26, will step to the plate for Upper Perk. But getting back to that point, my players loved coming here, and almost every game was a one-run game, a close game. We played them tough. They'd come into our place and pound us, but we always played up when we played here. There's a base hit! Good effort by the right fielder Hoffman. He can't come up with it, and Upper Perk's going to get 2 runs out of it. 9-hitter with a 2 RBI single.
Now, my perspective on that play right there, in this case, I think the man on second should have been out about a third of the way because he wasn't going to tag on the ball anyway. So when he saw the carom off the glove, he would have easily been on third, and he would have been there with less than 2 outs.
Ryan Peterson, the leadoff hitter, lifts it down the left field line. It's a 3-way chase. Great effort by the left fielder. Did he get it? Yes, he did. Schiller with an outstanding play for Boyertown, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. And after 3.5, it's Boyertown 5, Upper Perk 2.
We've got a 5.
This is the year you're going to improve your game. No excuses. And the pros at Blackwood Golf Academy are here to help. With their 23-acre all-grass driving range, full-service pro shop, and computerized swing analysis, Blackwood Golf Academy will get your game up to par. Need lessons? Individual and group instruction with head pro Chris Carr will shave strokes off your game and make you the envy of your next foursome. Blackwood Golf Academy, a country club setting open to the public, adjacent to Blackwood Golf Course in Douglasville.
Welcome to the beautiful historic Reading Country Club, now open to the public. Play the same course that Snead, Hogan, and Hagen played. Designed back in 1923 by renowned golf architect Alex Finlay, the Reading has 18 championship holes. Now, after your round, just stop on by the Patio Grill for delicious food and a nice ice-cold beverage. Why not book your organization's next outing at the Reading Country Club? Hey, and by the way, check out the weekly exciting leagues. It's memorable now at the Reading. For more information, just check out the website, readingccgolf.com.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
Welcome back.
Peyton Borchek.
And batting for Upper Perk is the center fielder. Cole Kratz was originally in center field. We got some lineup changes, which we'll try to get to. But Upper Perk in blue finds himself down 5-2 here, top of 5. It's a 7-inning game. Rod, people love to talk trivia and what have you at the gym. One of the comments the other day, I told people we're doing the Boyertown game. He said, as good as they've been, very few major league players.
Yeah, I can think of the Boucher brothers, I believe, had...
right. Cup of coffee, kind of. Yeah. But no Piazzas, Thorntons, Shantz. I mean, nobody who even really was a regular in the major leagues. Whereas Phoenixville, of course, you're talking the greatest hitting catcher of all time. And Thornton he had the Cleveland, retired his number. And then, of course, Bobby Shantz, American League MVP. And then we'll go to trivia. It's time for trivia, Rod. Get those memory cells activated.
Yeah.
Here's our U.S. piping trivia. What left-handed pitcher from Perk Valley signed an, at the time, almost unheard of $20 million contract for the major leagues?
John Smiley?
Very good. You're 1 for 1. There's more coming.
I quit.
The right fielder, Josiah Repstick.
This is embarrassed Rod time.
And right fielder Josiah Revstick batting. Peyton Borchek was the center fielder for Upper Perk in the previous at bat. There's one out. We're in the top of the fifth. We're at Bear Stadium in Boyertown on the PCTV network, powered by Television. All right, trivia number 2. What left-handed pitcher from Westchester signed a multi-year contract with the New York Mets?
John Matlack.
Whoa, you're 2 for 2. And we're going back in the day.
That's why I know him.
Oh, I got more. I can go difficulty level. You want me to crank up the difficulty level?
I look at it this way. I'm 2 for 2. Even if I get the next 3 wrong, I'm hitting 400.
Fly ball deep down the right field line, but it's foul. Who was the #1 player in the country, American Legion Baseball, in 1982?
Ooh, catcher. He was a catcher.
Fly ball center field. Kratz calls it off, no, by the right fielder. Hoffman makes the catch for Boyertown for out number 2.
Was it Willie Stout?
I thought it was Ivan Snyder.
What
but
year?
Stout was also an MVP. If we turn going behind that stadium wall, both names are up there. Ivan Snyder and Willie Stout, both, I believe, were national MVPs for Boyertown.
So what do I get? Half
But
credit
we'll
or
call
something?
that an asterisk where we're both right. Okay? Kind of like a Barry Bonds holds the home run record, but
Yeah.
it's an asterisk.
All right, I guess.
And just for the record, 755 is still the home run record, in my opinion.
All right.
Would you agree with that?
That's a very controversial piece. And you know me, Bernie, I'm not very controversial.
Hey, one guy did drugs, the other guy didn't. That's a no-brainer to me.
Well, we can talk about that sometime over a libation. Do you forget that Ty Cobb used to sharpen his spikes in the dugout?
I remember that. I'm a
Do you
YouTuber.
think Babe
I watch,
Ruth was the model citizen?
Oh, no. I go back and watch all those Sports Century shows on YouTube. Ground ball, second base. Calvert over to Eisenhart for out number 3. After 4.5, Boyertown 5, Upper Perk 2.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
At O'Donnell, Weiss & Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Anyone entering a nursing home really should consult with an elder law attorney to see whether Medicaid is the appropriate option for them. It's really important to make sure that you have someone that's familiar with those rules, that works with those rules on a daily basis, that can guide you through the process. I specialize in elder law because I enjoy the clients that I work with, and I really like helping them find solutions for their problems.
OWM Law. Your life, your business, your law firm.
Welcome back, Randy Winings, the third baseman for Boyertown. Number 14 will lead off, bottom of 5. Boyertown is up by a score of 5-2. It's a 7-inning game. And maybe we'll get some more trivia here, Rod.
No, I hope not.
You're doing great. Winings, by the way, class of 2024. Another Boyertown guy, loves to hunt and fish, and he's that's the Winings family. His grandfather, Randy Sr., and his father, Randy Jr., all played for Boyertown. So this is third generation Bears.
There's certain names that definitely live forever up here.
You know, the Upper Perk guys are that Hunter Fisher kind of guys too, you know.
Are they?
Definitely. From covering them through the years.
But do they eat scrapple? That's the true definition.
Oh, man, Scrapple's one of my favorites. You nailed it on the head there. I was raised on Scrapple, man. My Dutch mother. Sunday morning, Scrapple. After church.
I heard it was bad for your hair.
Must be. Well, you got a full head of hair, and Gus and I don't, so we must have ate a lot of Scrapple. But that's a base on balls for Whining.
Designated hitter Max Neidinger.
Max Neidinger, the DH, will step up. Neidinger also looking at playing in college, has not committed yet.
I'm going to make a bold statement here, Bernie.
Okay.
I think just about every player around here can somehow get somewhere to play on a college team. Now, because there's a lot of different levels. You got Division 1, 2, 3, NAIA, junior college, you know, so, but there's an opportunity for just about anybody to find something somewhere.
Absolutely. I talked to the Upper Perk coach before the game, Rod Logan Curley. He went from Upper Perk to play for Montco, and then he jumped right from Montco to Westchester University. Montco Mustangs.
Is that who they are?
One of our football sponsors.
Who was the coach down there for years? That's your trivia question for the day.
I'm not a Montco trivia guy.
Randolph, I believe. Coach Randolph.
That name's definitely familiar. I sent some players down there. Now, Rod, you played, I did a little Googling of Rod Johnson.
Oh, boy.
And I found out that you played for the Tampa Tarpons. Minor League Baseball, is that correct? Uh-oh. Bad running, base running by Boyertown, and he's going to get tagged out. So Whining's not one of your more cerebral base running plays. We'll get back to Rod's minor league career in a minute. Rod, that's just a mental lapse.
Yeah, we're going to get off Rod's minor league career. But what we're going to do is we're going to talk right now about, I'm not sure if that was a hit and run or not. He didn't have a real good jump, and my goodness, he was going to be out by 13 and a half feet.
So, Travis Schiller's up to bat, by the way. But Rod, I found you on Google. You had 2 career home runs in the minor leagues. And
can we go to college stats, please?
No, yeah, college. You had a .399 career batting average. I found that very impressive.
Let me just correct you for a moment.
Yes.
It was 399.3.
Oh, you just missed it.
Yeah.
But you did hit over 400 in 2 seasons.
What are you doing here?
I'm a Googler.
Don't you have enough to do?
I'm a Googler.
You know, it's interesting. The sports information guy called me in early 2000s and said, Rod, your career average down here was 399.3. Would you like us to go back and look at everything?
Oh, there you go. Find a
hit
somewhere.
I said, heck no.
Yes.
I said, you go back, I'll be end up hitting up 393.
Hey, you got politicians. You got politicians that are asking people illegally to find votes. You know, why not go find some hits?
This is not a political station.
And that's the third out of the inning. Boyertown still on top, 5-2. We'll be right back.
So, car stories on PCTV. I've been doing it for many years. It's a good advertising tool for the business. Plus, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy sharing the shop and the different things that you should know about your car with people. If you need a place to highlight your business, call Gus at PCTV and check it out. It's a good way to inform people about your business. You'll get new customers from it, and you can share your knowledge of your particular trade.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
Butter Valley Golf Course, conveniently located in the quiet rural setting of Valley, PA, just off Route 100. One of the nicest, most affordable 18-hole course in the region. With changing elevations, challenging greens, and scenic fairways, golfers of all ability levels are sure to enjoy their round. Butter Valley Golf Course is a great place to enjoy the game of golf with friends or family, young and old alike. Grab some buddies and grab a meal at the Runway Grill before or after your round. Butter Valley Golf Course.
Welcome back, everyone. Boyertown Legion Baseball at beautiful Bear Stadium. Glorious night for baseball. Pretty good ball game, Rod. 5-2. Upper Perk hanging around.
Yeah, sure. Hey, they had a little race here between innings. If Craig Eddiger, if Rick Motes, and my boy Rack would run the bases, who would win?
I think Motzi. I played against
Motzi?
Motzi's still in half decent shape. Yeah.
I'm going to take Rack. I think Pete wins it.
Elijah Calvert up for Upper Perk. 2 innings left. 7-inning game. Ball they're using, Rod, as we talked about during the PAC Championship, is the different ball, but it's the same type of ball. It's the raised seam. It's the Wilson A1010. Line drive, right field, base hit. Upper Perk hanging around. It'll be a single. But they're using that Wilson A1010 raised seam.
The shortstop, Tyler
Baseballs were at a premium this year. I don't know if you heard about it, but people are having trouble buying baseballs.
Wow. By the way, that was Zach Gaiman on the previous hit. And Tyler Ferret will step to the plate. The tying run is on deck. Going to bunt. I'm not sure about that. Down 3 bunting.
Well, I mean, one thing, he showed it really, really early. He probably should have held back a little bit if he's going to try to bunt for a base hit.
Oh, man, talking to Richie Ashburn Jr., his father, Sr., would be turning over in his grave right now. Not a big fan of the sacrifice bunt, especially down 3 on the road, giving up an out.
I enjoyed listening to Harry Callis and Richie Ashburn. That was so much
best
fun.
Ever. Best ever.
So much fun.
Shout out to Richie and his beautiful wife Lisa. They purchased oceanfront property in Nags Head, beautiful islands in the Carolinas, and he's got himself a boat and he's out fishing every day.
Wow. Do you fish?
Absolutely, born and raised. I'm like a Boyertown guy. I'm a hunter fisher guy. Richie's invited me down to stay for a week. We'll go down, go out on the boat.
Doesn't he have any friends?
I'm paying him. Blake Gaiman steps in, a familiar Gaiman name, that Upper Perk family. But Richie will be coming back in town. He, of course, still does the Richie Ashburn Heart Foundation work with the Phillies, raising a lot of money for scientific research in the area of cardiovascular health in honor of his father.
Good deal. Richie worked with you a little bit, didn't he?
Richie was my assistant at Pottstown, and then in the summer, we reversed roles at Potts Grove Legion, and I was his assistant for the Potts Grove Legion team.
Huh.
Richie also coached football. He was a good football coach. We hired him as the middle school football coach at Pottstown. He did a nice job. 5-2, Boyertown in red on top. We got fire engines in the in the distance.
I think they got Moats, Eddiger, and Rack on the fire engine taking them around Boyertown.
They might. It has been a weekend-long celebration. The Boyertown, strike 3 by the way, the Boyertown Chorus was out here, the Boyertown Alumni Band was out here. A lot going on all weekend as John Hanson steps up.
Well, the wind's died down a bit, Bernie, but I haven't seen a ball yet that challenged an outfielder over their head.
Yeah, different look with the lefty Brandon Shane now pitching for Boyertown, number 18. Throws that kind of that cutter, slider. You talked about arm slots years ago. He's definitely a different arm slot out of this guy.
Yeah, isn't it interesting how they say the lefties, can get away with throwing so much slower than the right-handers? Help me with that.
The statistics, I'm an analytics guy. You cannot deny it's somebody like Jamie Moyer would throw an 81-mile-an-hour fastball and somehow not only just survive in the major leagues, but have a great career. I think it all comes down to your pitch selection, hitting his timing. Strike 3, we can continue that conversation. Boyertown up 5-2 after 5.5. We'll be right back.
For the Indians.
There once was a haunted house. People said they had heard voices, but no one dared to go inside.
There's a place for wood in your backyard. We recommend the Fire Pit. For looks and performance that outlast a wooden deck, make sure your next deck is built with Trex, engineering what's next in outdoor living.
Your Trex expert is A.D. Moyer Lumber. admoyer.com.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Leading off for Boyertown, the second baseman, number 4, Elijah Calvert. Boyertown in red on top 5-2. They are 3 outs away from victory after they get an at-bat here in the bottom of the 6th. Perk, at least on paper, Rod, a little outmatched, but someone forgot to tell them that. They're hanging around.
No, they really are, and Boyertown earned a couple runs, but they also were given a couple 3 runs.
There's a line shot to left field, base hit. That'll turn the lineup over, and number 7, Peyton Moyer.
Peyton Moyer.
Pesky leadoff hitter, shortstop. Runner on first, nobody out. Fastball. High, got a left-handed catcher, Rod. I believe that's the center fielder, Borchek, doubling up as a catcher. You ever have a left-handed catcher?
I can't say I have. I thought my eyes were deceiving me for a moment.
Looking up and down this Boyertown roster and their media information, so much impressive information. Peyton Moyer, by the way, is the son of Todd Moyer, and he was a district qualifier in golf. Evan Hetrick will be going to Penn State in the fall. Pretty exciting. Winings will be taking his talents to Elizabethtown, majoring in engineering. Brandon Shane, the new pitcher. Family well-known for landscaping. He will attend Mount Aloysius to play baseball and football. John Myers going to Penn State to play baseball. Outstanding football player as well. Luke Moser will be going to York College to play baseball. Rothermel to DeSales, coming back from arm surgery. He will play baseball for DeSales University. And Richard Black, by the way, the starting pitcher for Boyertown, as a ball 4. He had a 5.0 GPA. Now,
I had that over 2 seasons.
yeah, I'm like a
2 semesters, I could do it.
I'm a 3.1 kind of guy. Like, how do you get a 5.0?
Jeez.
But we have 2 runners on via the base on balls. And John Myers steps up. See if I missed anyone there. Just goes on and on. These kids are majoring in engineering. They're going, almost all of them going to college. A real credit to the program. And that ball just laid down perfectly, but it looks like it rolled foul. Rod, to finish that thought on left-handed pitchers, the analytics tell us yes, even though they don't throw as hard. I used Jamie Moyer as an example, but I heard a brain doctor talk about the number of repetitions that you get through Little League, high school, college, whatever. You just don't get enough reps against the left-hander to be as efficient.
Sounds good to me, Bernie.
Especially lefty on lefty.
Yeah, well,
Yeah. So there you go. That's the tiebreaker, really, when you think about it. I mean,
you think there are more left-handed hitters today than there were early days?
It seems like that, yes. I was watching some of the top prospects in the country on YouTube, and, you see left-handed hitting catchers.
Mm-hmm.
The quickest, and they called it the quickest
way
ticket
to
to
get
the
there.
bigs. Like a Darren Dalton kind of guy.
Center fielder Chase Thornblazer.
Okay, so we have some lineup changes here. And let's see here. Chase Dornblaster getting an at-bat here for Boyertown. Runners on first and second. Wants to lay one down. And the runner will take third. Good alert base running there by Boyertown. Elijah Calvert goes to third, and Moyer, Coach Moyer's son, on second base. Outstanding golfer, by the way, Peyton Moyer.
I bet Todd could hit one a long way.
Oh, man. Yeah, we told the story our last broadcast. He had a hole-in-one on a par 4. Fastball hits it where it's pitched. It's going to drop for a base hit. Boyertown will add on. They'll now take a lead of 6-2. Good hitting there by Dornblaster.
That's a hitter's name.
He blasted it to right field.
Pitch hitting for the Bears, number 29, Zach Rothermel.
Zach Rothermel will pinch hit. Runner on first. 1 out. I kind of like what Justin Connick is doing. He's only got a 3-run lead, but yet he's giving these guys on the bench some at-bats.
Yeah, like the new Phillies coach, right? Playing the younger guys.
Wow, man, they're exciting. Easily stealing second base is Dornblaster. Dornblaster also looking at Elizabethtown to major in engineering. It sounds familiar. I could be wrong, but didn't John Tellis go to Elizabethtown and major in engineering? I'm close?
Pharmaceutical, what do you call it?
Okay. Similar, brainiac stuff, not like me.
I couldn't go anywhere, so I went to Temple. Bill Cosby used to say I could have gone anywhere, but I went to Temple, and I say
the owl is crying.
Yeah, well,
Good at bat there, base on balls. So Boyertown will now have runners on first and second.
Number 22, Matt Smith.
Matt Smith, class of 2024, will pinch hit. He's a player from Pope John Paul II High School. By the way, now has a new football coach, also breaking news. Former PCTV announcer Scott Reed will take over the helm as head coach at Pope John Paul in football. Pretty exciting. I've been already doing my homework on football. You got the usual heavyweights, Perk Valley, Springford, but Pottsgrove and Pope John Paul going to be good too. Pope John Paul's loaded.
You got a lot of breaking news here tonight, Bernie.
Yeah,
You're
man.
a man in the know.
That's why I go to the gym to get all my breaking news.
It's like going to the hair salon. You're getting all the data.
But Pottsgrove just hired Tyler Yakulak as their offensive line coach. So Coach Hawthorne and the Falcons going to battle it out with Pope John Paul, where Smith, the current batter, plays.
I don't follow the football as much as I would like to in the area because I love football.
Right.
How have the local teams done beyond the season, like in the playoffs?
Well, I mean, you look at the big, by the way, the strikeout there. Let me get the at-bat here before we comment on that. Randy Winings will bat. You know, Lansdale Catholic won the state title in 2004, but besides that, we've had some really good teams, but we've never had a division or District 1 champion at the big boy level. You know, the Coatesvilles and the Downingtowns are just, and the North Penns graduating 1,100 people. It's just tough to beat those kind of teams. But Pottsgrove, of course, captured multiple district titles. Oh man, easily steals second base, and they're just giving it up here. You know, I think Pottsgrove put us on the map statewide. Okay, so another run. A run does score, and Boyertown goes up by a score of 7-2, and they are 3 outs away from a victory when we come back.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotnt.com.
Welcome to the beautiful historic Reading Country Club, now open to the public. Play the same course that Sneed, Hogan, and Hagen played. Designed back in 1923 by renowned golf architect Alex Finley, the Reading has 18 championship holes. Now, after your round, just stop on by the Patio Grill for delicious food and a nice ice-cold beverage. Why not book your organization's next outing at the Reading Country Club? Hey, and by the way, check out the weekly exciting leagues. It's memorable now at the Reading. For more information, just check out the website, readingccgolf.com.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
Welcome back, everyone. Boyertown in red and white, 3 outs away from a victory. Upper Perk feisty, but find themselves down 7-2. Peterson, the leadoff hitter for Upper Perk. Rod, when I perused the website for the Legion Post 471 Boyertown, you just can't help but appreciate the lives that were sacrificed and what these men did, these former soldiers who fought in the Vietnam War, World War II, you know, the Korean War, Afghanistan, just amazing.
Yeah, when I was involved, you know, with the Legion program and over at Spring City and Paoli, you know, some of the guys, you know, the veterans that you were able to rub shoulders with and hear the stories, it tugged on your heart. You know, sometimes we get wrapped up in our society for some of the silliest things, the minor things. And those guys and gals, you know, they fought for our lives.
Strike 3, first out of the inning. Okay, again, my lineup was corrected. This is Peterson, the leadoff hitter. Former hitter was the other Peterson, Corson Peterson. There's a ball lifted to left field. Good effort, but it drops in. Left fielder Schiller who's made some nice, flashing some nice leather tonight. But that ball had eyes. So one Peterson's out, but the other Peterson's on base.
The catcher, Peyton Borchek.
Peyton Borchek, the left-handed catcher, started the game in center field. Got a lot going on here, Rod. We got Grandview, we got fireworks, we got music, we got people taking practice, gun range practice behind us. This is an exciting place to be. All right.
I got my head on a swivel.
Yeah, we're partying on a Saturday night.
You know, since I retired, I can't figure out what day's which. You have that problem or not?
Totally. Well, with the pandemic, I completely lost track of days. And it didn't matter when you're retired.
No.
All I know is I go to the gym every other day to lift. That's how I know what day it is. Yeah, I like this drop-down delivery, that little side armor, especially on a left-handed hitter.
With wooden bats.
Yep. And a shout-out to Hetrick from Boyertown, one of their best players, injured, not playing tonight, but they hope to have him returning from the injury list shortly. Strike 3, second out of the inning. Boyertown 1 out away. Rod, they're going to be hosting states. Maybe we can get back here for some state championship action.
Oh, I'd love to do that. It's really a great atmosphere. And I love the baseball, but I love the food trucks too. The food trucks are really good.
Gavin White up to bat. Yeah, when I was up in the score box, the press box, the windows were open and the French fries, the Dallas fries were on the other side. I had to breathe through my mouth. I couldn't take it. Snap move, a little Terry Mulholland snap move over there by the crafty left-hander.
I want the record to show that I went 2 for 2 on trivia tonight. Well, maybe 2 with an asterisk too.
2 with an asterisk.
Yeah.
There's a pop-up to shortstop. Moyer puts it away. Game over. Final score, Boyertown 7, Upper Perk 2. Don't go away. Rod and I will be back to wrap this baby
Let's
up.
put your hands together for both squads. Boyertown Bears and the Upper Perk Indians.
Butter Valley Golf Course, conveniently located in the quiet rural setting of Valley, PA, just off Route 100. One of the nicest, most affordable 18-hole course in the region, with changing elevations, challenging greens, and scenic fairways, golfers of all ability levels are sure to enjoy their round. Butter Valley Golf Course is a great place to enjoy the game of golf with friends or family, young and old alike. Grab some buddies and grab a meal at the Runway Grill before or after your round. Butter Valley Golf Course.
There once was a haunted house. People said they had heard voices, but no one dared to go inside.
There's a place for wood in your backyard. We recommend the Fire Pit. For looks and performance that outlast a wooden deck, make sure your next deck is built with Trex, engineering what's next in outdoor living.
Your Trex expert is A.D. Moyer Lumber. admoyer.com.
This is the year you're going to improve your game. No excuses. And the pros at Blackwood Golf Academy are here to help. With their 23-acre all-grass driving range, full-service pro shop, and computerized swing analysis, Blackwood Golf Academy will get your game up to par. Need lessons? Individual and group instruction with head pro Chris Carr will shave strokes off your game and make you the envy of your next foursome. Blackwood Golf Academy, a country club setting open to the public, adjacent to Blackwood Golf Course in Douglasville.
Welcome back, everyone. Rod Johnson, Bernie Gallagher, Gus Tellis. 7-2, our final American Legion Baseball. Boyertown over Upper Perk. Upper Perk end of things. Coach Curley, feisty most of the night, 5-2. They end up losing 7-2. Someone forgot to tell them, and on paper they were mismatched.
Yeah, they were hanging in there. Again, I think the free bases and some shoddy base running hurt Upper Perk. But I thought that delay during the Hall of Fame inductions, I thought that helped Upper Perk, and I was thinking that may be the spark to get them back into the game.
Absolutely. Then on the Boyertown end of things, Moyer Myers, top of the lineup. One of the major stat columns that you and I both have valued through the years, on-base percentage. You look at the top of the lineup, the top 4 or 5 hitters, walks, singles, doubles, triples, stolen bases, on base.
Yeah, you hit the on-base percentage issue. I love that. Matter of fact, when I look at stats, a lot of time I start with the on-base percentage, and then I go to the batting average.
And then final note, Black on the mound. Nice job, the right-hander, mixing that two-seamer and that slider.
Yeah, he dominated. There wasn't a lot of balls that were squared up by Upper Perk. Credit to the Boyertown pitching.
So our final score, 7-2, Boyertown over Upper Perk in American Legion Baseball. For Rod Johnson, I'm Bernie Gallagher, Gus Tellis, our entire PCTV Network crew. Thanks for watching. That's a wrap. We are out.